If you're heading back out there, you ought to have this. They call it a Pip-Boy. I grew up in one of them vaults they made before the war. We all got one. Ain't much use to me now, but you might want such a thing after what you've been through. I know what it's like having something taken from you. And put this on too, so the locals don't pick on you for lacking modesty. Never was much my style anyway.
Thanks for patching me up, Doc.
Don't mention it. It's what I'm here for. You should talk to Sonny Smiles before you leave town. She can help you learn to fend for yourself in the desert. She'll likely be at the saloon. I reckon some of the other folks at the saloon might be able to help you out too. And the metal fella, Victor, who pulled you out of your grave. Anyway, you ever get hurt out there, you come right back. I'll fix you up. But try not to get killed anymore.
Fallout New Vegas allows you to play in a new hardcore mode that greatly increases the challenge of the game. In this mode, stim packs heal over time and cannot mend broken limbs. Radaway removes radiation over time, ammunition has weight, and dehydration is a constant concern. This mode is only recommended for advanced players. I'm not advanced, so if I were to do a second playthrough, I'll be going on hardcore mode because it seems really interesting. So, okay, do I have any weapons on me? Okay. I got a pistol. Doc gave me a pistol. And I'll wear the hat to see if I look fresh. Alright, let's go. So I'm probably gonna do like half-an-hour sessions. Then once I'm done that, I'll end it, go into Sony Vegas, sync the audio with the gameplay, render it, go for another half-an-hour. Just keep doing that. So I'm at the 17-minute mark right now. 17 minutes and 22 seconds, 23, 24. So yeah, this is part 2 that we're in right now. Alright, so first let's talk to Victor.
Howdy, partner. Might I say you're looking fit as a fiddle? Can't say that I'm familiar with the rascals. Some of the fine folks in town might be able to help you out with that.
Thanks for taking me out of the grave.
Don't mention it. I'm always ready to lend a helping hand to a stranger in need.
He really isn't like an important. He really isn't important, but I guess I'll just keep talking to him. How did you happen to find me?
I was out for a stroll that night when I heard the commotion up the old bone orchard. Saw what looked like a bunch of bad eggs, so I laid low. Once they'd run off, I dug you up to see if you were still kicking. Turns out you were, so I hauled you off to the dock right quick. I moseyed into town, 10, 15 years ago. Before that, I can't quite seem to recall. Odd. Anyway, it's a right peaceful town, and I reckon it's as fine a place to settle as any.
Yes, goodbye. Alright, so now we're gonna go meet Sonny at Good Springs. Just make sure we're doing the right quests. Yeah, talk to Sonny at the Prospector Saloon. Then after that we can go find the guys that attacked me, which is one of the longest quests. It's a pretty long quest, and I'm not even ready to go yet. I'm gonna do all the quests here first, if I can. Once I got a weapon and I'm a high enough level, we'll leave Good Springs and head out to the next city, which is called Prim. And I'll show you guys the scary scorpions in this game. I'm telling you, man, they're scary. Man. I'm not even kidding. You're gonna see. They're huge.
Cheyenne, stay. Don't worry, she won't bite unless I tell her to. Yeah, I guess there's a thing or two I could show you. Sounds like you need all the help you can get after what they done to you. Meet me outside, behind the saloon.
She went out. So you went out to lunch with one of my cousins. Okay. Let's go kill some geckos. Oh, first she's gonna teach us how to shoot.
Now, see the sarsaparilla bottles on the fence there? Take this and try to hit a couple
Let's
of them.
no-scope some bottles. How didn't that hit? There we go.
That's the right idea. Look down the sight.
Now it's gonna hard scope some bottles. The funny thing is that I missed too, and I'm aiming down my sights, and I'm in like a steady position. There.
Try crouching down
Yeah,
and
that's
staying
what I was
still.
doing.
It'll help your aim.
You know what?
Well, that's a start. But I don't reckon you came to me to learn to fight sarsaparilla bottles. Tell you what, I gotta go chase geckos away from our water supply anyway. Darn critters are attracted to it. Why don't you come along?
Okay.
Follow me. It's just down to the southeast a short ways.
Let's kill some geckos. We're gonna kill the first monster or mutated animal in the game that we get to meet. Then I'll show you guys the scorpions. Takes a while to get there, but we're getting there. Geckos are pretty freaky too, but they're not like really scary. I only find the scorpions kind of creepy. I don't know what it is. They're huge and they move in packs of like 3 or 4. And if you get stung by one, like, you're pretty much screwed. But since I'm a melee character, those shouldn't be a problem. So since you guys look at the scenery, the sky really looks like a sky. Amazing.
Hear that up on the ridge behind me there? We got some geckos to clear out. Bunch of little monsters is what they are. Seems like Doc Mitchell treats more gecko bites than anything else. Let's see if we can get a little closer. If we move quietly, we can get the jump on them. More likely to hit something vital that way.
Alright. Now, I could just mess this all up and kill Sunny and take her stuff. But at that, it's way too early to kill people. So this is the VAT system. Basically, it's an assisted targeting system, so you're more accurate when you shoot. But the number of attacks you can do is limited by your action points, and we have a lot. So we're gonna, the percentage is the amount of percent, or the chance we have of hitting them. So let's move up closer first. And we missed those shots. Again, I'm not a guns character, so my accuracy isn't going to be perfect. There we go.
See? We're getting the hang of it. There's 2 more wells that still need clearing. If you want, you can come along. It'd be worth a few caps to me. Shouldn't take more than a couple minutes, especially with 2 of us. Come with me.
Now, the geckos only carry around meat and stuff, so you can take that and go towards your health, I think. But I'm pretty sure that they have radiation on them, so it's good if you have raid away or something. There's another set of geckos around here. but you don't want to venture out too much by yourself. See, right now they're attacking a woman. We're gonna try and save her life, although the chances of that happening are very slim. Let's try and be an action hero. It's like Collateral. Or did Sonny help me out? No, we didn't save her, unfortunately. Oh well, let's take the stuff. Bottle caps. Bottle caps are your currency in this game. It's not like regular money. We're gonna take the hide. And by the way, there's weight is a factor in this game. If you're carrying too much stuff, it'll stop you from running. You have right now. I can carry 210, I guess, pounds or whatever. I don't know. Yeah.
Ah, hell's bells. There's not a day passes by I don't tell people not to come here by themselves. Some people, your word just isn't good enough for them. Then this happens. Well, it's a part of life out here. Best to accept it. But you did what you promised. Staying out here with me. Here's my end of the deal. One more thing I wanted to show you. Thought I might teach you about living off the land and making useful things for yourself. Interested?
Yes.
Alright then. We'll need a couple ingredients to get started. Gonna want some xander root and a brock flower. Let me think now. I know I've seen brock flowers growing up at the graveyard, and I seem to remember there being xander root over by the schoolhouse. Bring those on back to me, and we'll get cooking.
Alright, so now we're gonna go find the xander root and the brock flower, and those aren't too hard to find. For the brock flower, what you want to do is go to the cemetery, which is both of these are in Good Springs, by the way. The brock flower is near the cemetery, and the xander roots are by the schoolhouse. You want to be careful when going into the schoolhouse though, because there are little mantis, like mutated praying mantises or grasshoppers or whatever they're called. But they shouldn't be too hard to kill. I believe it's a one-shot kill. So I guess we're gonna go to the cemetery first, since we're not too far away from it. Schoolhouse is somewhere down there. Schoolhouse is right there, actually. We'll get the xander root. I mean the brock flower first. Yeah, I highly recommend you do all the quests here first before you decide to go wander out in the wasteland, because at a very low level with little experience and little weaponry or ammunition and stuff, it's very difficult to get by, which is the first mistake I made with my character, but somehow I was still alive. I'm like on the second, what was that? I'm like on the second act or chapter or whatever. I've done a couple quests, I've done some stuff, which I won't spoil for you guys if you haven't played this game yet. And by the way, if you're thinking about getting a Fallout, either Fallout 3 or New Vegas, this is my first Fallout game. The Fallout series, or 3 and New Vegas, are not for everybody. Don't mistake this as just a first-person shooter, because it's, at heart, it's a adventure / RPG type game. Seriously, I'm shooting right at the guy. See, again, I'm not a guns character, and my weapon is in very low condition, so my accuracy is going to be very low. Finally. You don't have to kill these things, but if you go too close to them, they will, like, they'll attack you, and the worst that they're going to do is just sting you. Look at this. See, it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to upgrade my gun stats because it's a good idea to have your guns I won't focus on energy weapons too much, so why did I pick that up?